Damn, my tape drop till my tape drop. I like that shirt. Let me see the bag.
I ain't even see the bag. Oh,
I ain't even go with shit. I wish y'all didn't break it to dime. I just like it because it definitely got Baltimore in the back.
Yo, tell me that wasn't like the livest way to start a verse show. Like, the whole time you hear the pager going off, his first bar is, then it leads to him calling the nigga who come with all this bullshit real quick. No, not them, yo. Them niggas over there. Remember that? Yeah, yo, them, yo. What we gonna do?
Right.
Like, this, what time it is? Like,
real situation.
That story was lit though. He was a master storyteller. That's what I would always say about Notorious B.I.G.
Absolutely.
That was his gift in hip hop history.
Them punchlines and them metaphors is crazy.
Yeah.
Man. Crazy. His wordplay is crazy.
Right. That strengthened his storytelling abilities. That was the whole package for him. It was like he made you listen to him regardless of what he looked like in an era of, the rappers kind of looked a certain way or had a certain swag. He kind of changed up the swag for niggas back then
So
too.
we did get on subject when we was talking before, but I just want to ask you, I know it ain't my show, but if Big was alive today, was some of the rappers that's as big as they are today, do y'all feel they was still big?
We always have this conversation as well, and my answer to that is
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so, and the reason why is because of the complexities that lyricists like Biggie and revolutionary artists like Tupac, they kind of was the balance in a sense. Like I said, for me.
But actually, you know what? I'm gonna change that. They probably would still be around, but they wouldn't rap how they rap. They'd probably be stepping in because the level. They didn't raise the bar so high, like they would probably,
I don't think it was more so.
And Biggie would get with the times too. Like they.
But I think they would have created it at the time.
I mean, they would get with the times as far as how to beat, but I couldn't see Big had been on mumble rapper.
But see, here's what I'm saying.
He probably had the Migos on the track.
I think that they created a lot of the MCs that we have now subconsciously. Like, in other words, a lot of MCs, they kind of patent themselves after them, especially when they was gone. So it's like, to me, they seemed like a real source of innovation, and they were kind of like changing the culture in that time where they was like popping like neck to neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that happened with them did change the culture. That's when it started becoming more competitive. Like, it was always a competitive sport, but it was more like, I rhyme better than you. Not, I kill your whole clique.
Right.
Cause y'all live over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really, that wasn't the message all the time. So I think they kind of changed up the course of where hip hop was going at the time. And I think because of that, people would have jumped on their wave, whatever they'd have made it to be. So I think they was more innovative in the sense that, they probably would have maintained a sense of control over the culture for a little longer, and it might have guided it differently, because I think it wasn't so much as like the self-rap came in with Master P and Hot Boys and all of them. That to me kind of like hit the little switch or whatever, and it was because of the lack of MCs like Tupac and Biggie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but speaking of Hot Boys, they did a song with Hot Boys.
Yeah.
And
both of them did.
It sounded good. Like, it came out, they do what they do, he did what he did, but I like how he kind of like, I'm gonna do that.
Stay true to his.
I'm gonna do that bounce with y'all, but I'm still gonna
put his flavor on it.
Yeah.
That's always the challenge when like certain type of rappers link up on a collaborative song. Like, see if you could take this artist and put him with this artist and see if he could still translate his flavor while matching up with his, and vice versa.
That's the same thing when they did they both did their song with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's a nice song. Yeah.
And both of them.
Biggie stayed true to what he do, but he did kind of rhyme on their flow.
Right.
I like how
do what they do too.
Yeah, I like how he all these bitches got to fight one. All these niggas got to fight one.
Like he was good with that though. He could speed it up. He could slow it down. He could, you know.
Pop gangsta his out though, like live on TV, like y'all swear to God, like that shit was hard. It was just, I think like there's where I agree with Lex. Like if you use those two songs with that same set of artists and you put him with them and him with them, lyrically, Biggie came with the, you know, the patterns and the lyrics and all that.
Right.
Pop came with the passion and the energy and the emotion. So that's what, but that was what it was. Like that was a clear way to show how each of them come to the table with their style.
It's sad though, but hip hop was the pride of something great. Album with Biggie and Pop together, yo, just a 4-hour, just them two, man.
And that probably could have happened eventually. That beef for the guys.
I think they really was genuinely friends, and those people got in the middle with them on both sides.
That's always what happens.
We was just talking about something new. What's something new we learned from all these shows that they keep showing us, but everybody Pop keep talking about, yo, I used to let you sleep on the couch, but I never knew when. But now I see when. Because they show, yo, Biggie come out to Cali, he stay in that Pop house.
Right.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yo, letting you sleep on the couch. He was giving them the game for real.
Yeah.
But I think it just got blown out of proportion in media and
other people.
I just think it was like
I got an opinion, but I'm not gonna say it.
I think Pop was so passionate.
Go ahead, like I think I know where you go with.
All right, I think what happened with that situation was like, I know this gonna piss a lot of Pop fans off, but Pop lied about that Quad Studio situation. Like, you know what I mean? He knew that Big and had nothing to do with that. And if you listen to the Machiavelli CD, Against All Odds, I can play the record. He
play that because that's one of my favorite songs anyway.
What happened? You know what I'm saying? So, like this whole time, like yo was on some, you know what I mean? On some
just hyping
it up to sell records type shit. And this man lost his life behind that. You know what I mean?
Both of them did.
But he probably had Suge in his ear, man.
I don't care, but I'm saying a real nigga know you don't put no bad bone on nobody, you know what I'm saying, like that on you know in the street like
so
that.
So what you saying, in this song he cleared it up afterwards, or he kept riding?
It wasn't like you could say he cleared it up. It wasn't like he was taking it back from Big and putting it on the other nigga. He just pretty much broke down what that situation was about. And I'm like, listen to the record, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, this nigga?
So, was there ever a time that he was trying to reconcile, or he just like kept riding the flow?
He kept riding the flow, but I know I saw an interview with Big Mother, and she said that one of the last conversations she had with Big about the East Coast West Coast thing, that she said that Big said he did see Pop at passing, and like, yo, what's up? And yo was like, man, I'm on some, you know, just selling records type shit. It ain't nothing. And I believe that. I couldn't see his mother lying about that. I believe that. I really did.
But Mama wasn't there, though. So
she wasn't there, but I'm saying at the end of the day, Pac is an actor too, so I can believe he was on like this going selling records type
well,
shit.
most actors are, because most rappers are like technically actors to an extent, because there's no way.
So to me, he just took some real street shit and tried to run off of it. And that man lost his life behind it. That's my take on it.
But I don't think he thought it was gonna get that big.
Right.
I agree. I don't think he was going to think somebody was going to die behind it. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, when shit got real, he should have cleaned that up.
Yeah, I feel you.
Word.
But you know, it is what it is. But
Right.
yeah, man, we definitely was proud of something great.
I know.
We share a birthday.
Some of the
May 21st,
greatest.
so I'm
Yes,
happy
we
about
are.
that. Me and Biggie share a birthday May 21st.
That's what's
that's
up.
right. That's what's up. But yeah.
But yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying? Everybody come out. You want to see some real hip hop, some underground.
New
you know what I'm
hip hop
saying?
going
March
on.
16th, we at the Eye Candy Lounge, 409 Eastern Avenue. You know what I'm saying? You can go online at thepolisstation.com and order tickets, $10 in advance. They more at the door, so get your tickets in advance. Come on out, have a good time. All local underground artists from the county, you know what I'm saying, to the city, you know what I'm saying. We even got DC, Virginia, you know what I'm saying. So you on there trying to get your music out there, you know what I mean.
Come check it out.
Check it out. See what you can do to get on the show.
And you know what I'm saying? Woo gonna be in the building. Hosting. If it twerk, it'll work for me. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
I'm twerking it.
I'm twerking. Okay. Twerk, it'll work.
Yeah. So I want to get into that song. I want to hear
You want the song? I got you.
Not right, but I just wanted to like touch base on that again. Like I don't know. I come to like that song a lot. So I wonder if there is any hidden messages that I overlooked.
It's not hitting. He just put the whole. He named names and everything.
All right, let's get into the song.
Like you got here to get nailed and
Yeah, I
figure
like
out the
those
whole
bars in the
situation.
song. Chakelet 360 the Basement. Yeah. Yeah. What up with it? It's your girl Tanise and Taylor. We are back with Chakelet 360 the Basement. We had our memories jogged with this song, Against All Odds, off the Machiavelli song. We was talking about Biggie Smalls. So what you say now, Lex? Now what happened? He played.
Now I'm saying I think it was the last verse. He mentioned the guy Haitian Jack about the setup, the robbery, and all that shit.
Right.
And that's who did it. Well, had him set up.
He the same dude that had him set up for the rape charge.
Well, right, cause see, that's how they got on Bad Blood.
Was he supposed to be one of the hip hop police or something? Or?
Nah, Haitian Jack was a nigga.
He was a dope boy for real.
Right.
Big and
That's Foxy Brown boy.
But he said he
she
was
just
working
fuck
with
with
the feds. I heard him say that.
yeah, he was talking about it.
Right.
He was. That's why Big told him like, yo, he one Big scene. He was fucking with him like, yo, you fucking with that dude?
Right,
Like he like, yeah, we just be cool. He like, yo, they some serious niggas, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
So when the rape shit happened, you know, Pop took the fall for that. So when Pop got out of jail, Pop was like, when he bailed out before he got his time, he said, he did an interview and he dissed him. He said, Haitian Jack was like a hang-on type nigga, you know what I mean? So niggas was like, oh, we gonna get at Pop for that, and that's when the Quad Studio shit happened, and he knew where it came from, but he rather go and say X, Y, Z, and so that's where we at with that one. I mean, no disrespect, but I think it was fucked up. So you know what I mean? You ain't hear the bars, or you?
I mean, I always like heard that, like the bars didn't change, but I just couldn't piece the story together with it. Like, I don't know. I might have to hear another angle of the story.
Well, I mean, it's an interview with Haitian Jack, and he said the same thing. He just said, I didn't put the hit, but niggas did the hit because
he was talking
bad.
bad.
He was talking bad about me.
This is when he was in the elevator and he snatched his chain. That's the one.
The Quad Studio. The same shit that he said Big and them set him up. That's what I'm saying. Like, so even Haitian Jack said like yeah, it happened from our crew, but I didn't tell them niggas to do it. Like, them niggas had that much respect for me. They just felt like, oh, he dissed you, I'ma get him. He said, I actually told them to fall back, and they still did it. You know what I mean?
But basically, Biggie didn't tell them to do it or had nothing to do
He had
with
nothing to do with it.
But they all was
But the
from,
way
they all was
they- 'cause I
from,
was-
they all was from Brooklyn, so they all blend and know each other.
But I
so-
think it was a
Right.
matter of, because I think the reason why I was asking the questions or just kind of like trying to bridge it all together is like, I remember a scene, I think in Notorious, where it was supposed to be like when this song came out, him and C's was sitting in the car.
Right.
Biggie and I think Lil C's was sitting in the car. He the one told him about the song or something like that.
Right.
And then shortly after that, it was like they saw him coming in the studio, him being Tupac, like they was looking off the balcony or something and saw him walking into the building. But that's all they knew. They knew he was there because of that, like, versus his scheduled studio time.
Exactly. It was like they on the roof smoking. Oh, that go Pop. Yo, what up, yo? Yeah, and not like, oh, Pop be here in 10 minutes.
Right, they saw him like, oh, he get ready to come out.
It's just like right now, if I went outside in front of the building and smoked a cigarette and another guest came that I didn't know was coming, they show up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Word. That's what I mean. I get it. I just wanted to bring the whole frame of reference, like how the lyrics come together and like what incident it was actually pointing to. You know, just for our listeners to get the to bridge the gap. So I guess I can see what you're saying. Like he definitely did illustrate all of that in that verse though.
And even though that album came out so much after he died, but you know, of course, that was recorded.
Yeah, that was back when they had, you know the album recorded 6 months before it released.
Right, Pac had music on top of music, so.
Yeah, what his vault looked like, but
his catalog is serious, man.
Because Prince, they say he got a crazy vault too of music that he didn't release either. So you know how these musicians, they always got, especially if they was revered.
They said Jay-Z was trying to get the rights to his catalog.
Who, Prince? Yeah, that'll be a Michael Jackson-esque type move.
But I tell you, boy, Prince, when it came to his music, he did not play masters, none of that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it took a blind man. It took a blind man to really point that out to everybody. Like, I can't see, but y'all don't own y'all masters around here. I'm talking about Ray Charles, right?
Well, I mean, he ain't own his at first either, so somebody's helped him too.
But still,
he did what he did.
At the end of the day, how long y'all gonna keep making money off me, and I ain't gonna start making money off myself?
And he wanted them to pay him in his $1 bills. Like, give me all my I don't care if it's 500,000. Count 500,000 ones in this bit. I want to pay them. All right, so we have one of two of our musical guests because I believe it's basically almost the 2 o'clock hour, and our other guests will be arriving in that time. But our first guest is a new artist, and she is here to premiere one of her songs. And I just want to give her this opportunity now that she's joining us at the table to let everybody know who we got on the mic.
So yeah, my name's Teasy the One. That's what I go by.
To the mic.
My bad. I'm a 20-year-old female artist trying to make it out. Every project I did this year was sort of like my first, so I'm kind of new to it. Just trying to get out there, get my sound out there, promote my things and everything. My new video that I did a couple of weeks ago, I just premiered it last week. It came out last week. It's called Questions. That's one of my singles on my mixtape, Trust Issues. That's on Spinrilla and YouTube. Also, I'm working on new projects and hoping to do a couple shows coming up in April in New York. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Word. So that was pretty much the synopsis of all the questions I was going to ask.
She ran down the line.
Hey, yeah, you saved me some questions.
You a pro at this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and say what. That's right, you do. So you said you. So how would you say you've been doing this for at least a year, though?
Yeah, I mean, I've been taking it. When I was younger, I used to rap, but I never really took it as serious as I take it now. Because a lot of people say I have talent, so I'm just trying to show people I have talent. And I believe I have talent, so I feel like, why not? You know? That's
how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 20.
Oh.
She can everything. She had one of them grandmamas like, I'm going to ask you one time. You better tell me
everything. And she was fancy. Like, well, look, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to tell you this now. Yeah. And then, so what else happened? Like, no, that's alright.
Story on that.
No, that's right though. She had it together. So I've been looking at your page. Greens, bling. She
definitely got her promo game. She got her promo game down.
Yeah, so I see that you have been releasing videos. You got some dope artwork. And like you said, you are promoting a mixtape right now.
Yes.
So who does your artwork? Like, who do you have produce your beats, or who engineer your music? Like, which studio do you like to record at in the city if you record here in the city?
I do record here in the city. I just went to this new producer. His name is 410 Nick. He's an upcoming producer, trying to also get his quality and what he does out there too. So me and him working together, we creating things. My artwork. Actually, I do that personally because I know how to do that.
And so you're a graphic artist?
Yeah, so I'm trying to go to school for that and engineering so I can learn to produce myself.
I know that's right. Do it all.
Yeah, that's one of the best answers you can have. So
Right.
that's what I always encourage a lot of the new artists. Like, whatever you do, especially trying to get in the business, because I don't think the ultimate goal anymore is to be signed by an actual major label. I think it's more of an option to just kind of find ways where you can get a deal where you can manufacture and distribute your stuff, and you have way more ownership. That's like we was talking about with like Ray Charles and Prince and all of that. So with that being said,
if the bag right.
yeah, but at the same,
bag right and the paperwork right.
Yeah, that's true, but it's still like
don't sell your soul for money, baby.
But you gotta have your packaging even down to how you present yourself and be prepared to present yourself to pretty much, anyone at the drop of a hat.
No, what I'm just
have stuff
saying
together.
is the independent route is dope, but I'm just saying like if you ain't got no money, that's it can be hard. That's what I'm saying. Like, I prefer the independent route myself, but I'm just saying like if
you need that
label, that big machine that can.
Yeah, but I just say with that, just make sure you got somebody looking over that paperwork.
Right, that's why I said that. As long as the paperwork right and the bag right, shit.
You gotta have somebody trustworthy.
Right, because them labels been taking advantage of the artists for so many years. It's crazy.
And then, like I said, it's just a matter of like the advance could probably be good and get them out of a dry spot, but they probably can't feel the obligation. There's probably so many conditions that you didn't consider could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think the major label
I think
thing
with that point in time with the labels being able to rape our artists nowadays, we like past that stage now.
Right.
Everybody it's information. We're in the internet world, so the information is there. You just gotta be able to go find it. So if you get raped by a label now, it's kinda like your fault. You know what I'm saying?
True. We done seen enough of these
horror stories like
like New Edition, TLC, and all the unsung.
Unsung.
Probably thinking it was somebody else.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I just I don't know. Like that's funny that you.
It's
said
horrible,
that,
man. Them stories be crazy, man.
She said
New
unsung.
Edition.
This was terrible.
They gave them $500 in a VCR.
Yo, they played with them.
The VCR.
VCR.
They was torn all over the place.
And they dropped them off back in the project with a fucking tour bus.
That's right, Shizzy. That's that.
Oh, there, Shizzy.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we got into the part of the show where we have our real talk specialist coming in on the microphone.
Shizzy, hold on.
And whenever he's not here to be on the mic physically, then we get him over the phone digitally.
Right.
Let's see if we can bring him in right quick.
You there, Shizzy?
Yeah! Yeah, so
I'm spiritually in the building. I'm spiritually in the building with y'all.
what you say? Are you spiritually in the building?
I'm spiritually in the building. It's your boy OG Shizzy Brizzle.
What it do?
What's up? What it do with it?
What's up, baby?
Hey, shit, y'all know I got kicked off Facebook and shit.
Because you was arguing with that man. I was talking about that earlier.
Yo, they put the boot in my ass. They said, get the fuck out of here. You know
Because of that
I'm bound off Facebook. Y'all will not see no more Shiz TV. Lift podcast will not bother fuck.
Really? Yo, I ain't never had nobody get kicked off for life, though.
You got kicked off for life, or you?
Hey, cause you ain't never heard nobody cussing the executives out at Facebook. I cuss all they dumb asses out.
Hell no.
I took it to the office of all them niggas. Like, y'all gonna bomb me off the shit. You ain't see the text. I said, you ain't see the message before my shit? That's what I said the shit I said, because of the message before mine. You ain't checked that one out. Anyway, fuck the niggas. I'm about to get on my Monique shit. How she beefing with
They like, come on, babies. I need y'all to stay with me, baby.
Hey, my loves. We all want the fake love. Let's boycott Facebook. Join me in boycotting Facebook, my loves.
Hey, bro, I ain't got Facebook, so I ain't got Facebook, don't worry about it.
Hey, let me plug myself real quick then, because y'all gotta catch me on YouTube now. You know, the official home of Shibby Lick Podcast now is Official Shiz TV YouTube. Everybody go check that situation out. That shit lit over there too. You know what I mean? And I'm back on Twitter. You know what I mean? So,
Yo got his pass back with Twitter.
Back on Twitter.
They made me get back on Twitter. I don't even fuck with Twitter, man. They made me jump back on Twitter. I'm trying to substitute shit for Facebook. I feel lost without my Facebook and my messenger, man.
Hey, that's why.
Hey, yo, that's why I couldn't reach you early. I was wondering what was going on. But do you got any
I feel like I'm in a whole new world, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to nobody. If I ain't got your number, you can't get in contact with me right now.
Right.
Yo, you got any hot topics for us this week, yo?
Yeah, man, it's a late breaking topic. I just read about this shit this morning and shit.
What happened, yo?
You know I keep bringing Dipset shit up, right?
What?
Oh, Dipset, he got Reagan's Dipset.
I know what he said. I thought he said.
I might as well be the advocate for these niggas, because they always got some news for me. The nigga Jewel Santana this morning, last night, right? This dumbass nigga go to the airport and shit. They open this nigga bag. What they find? This nigga.
Oh, yeah, I did hear.
What my nigga do but what a real nigga gonna do? This nigga dipped off. He is.
He did set. He did set. Got Jewels at the airport. They found the gun and he did
right now. We fucking heard these Jewels down there with me.
That is
like this nigga on the road.
So he on the run now?
That nigga is on the run now. They open his bag at the airport. They seen that shit. This nigga say, oh shit. And dipped off.
He definitely dipped that set, didn't he?
Yo, he did set.
This nigga is in West Virginia right now. I fuck around see that nigga today.
You did not see Jewel, yo.
I might see that nigga today.
Oh, you crazy.
That nigga ain't in Harlem, you hear me? That nigga in North Carolina somewhere in Chakelet. Like, I ain't even his ass. So where's you hearing about that? Check out my podcasts, man. Shiz TV on YouTube, man. And y'all gonna see about all that, because y'all know I keep y'all posted up to date on shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. I'ma be there soon. I gotta get my Willery game together.
Your Willery, yo?
Once I get my particular situation together.
I'm gonna start calling you Chuck Willery. Like,
Chuck Willery, man, because I will get
Chuck Wilson. Chuck Wilson.
Shout out to all my peoples up there, Chakelet 360 mix stations with 2 X's. You dig me?
Thanks for calling in. We here physically next week, 12 to 3. Chakelet 360.
I had to get a jet flight up there.
Hey, Shizzy.
So every game ain't throwing your boy love in the mechanical situation. These motherfuckers, boy, they don't give a nigga no love on the pocket.
Yo, Shizzy, yo, this Chucky Bambino, yo.
What's up, Chucky? Show that was looking at your shit this morning.
I ain't forget about you, yo. I know you saw. We gonna get up with you.
Yeah.
All right, my nigga.
Hey, man, this Rich on the mic, too, so he definitely hearing you. He geeking off for you right now, so he definitely gonna reach out to you.
Making connections over the air every week.
Yeah, you already.
So everybody up that joint, so I didn't even know my man Chucky was up that mountain.
He's staying on us because I ain't know until the last minute.
You know I don't really come out too often. I'm in the shadows, baby.
Right, yeah. That's Charlie right there. I don't see this nigga too.
I'm getting up there, yo. I'm trying my best, yo. So y'all think it's serious, yo. Much love.
Yeah, that's what's up. So we gonna see you next week. Thanks for calling. Drop your for IG and your YouTube information one more time before you leave the line.
You already know. a simple Shin TV on YouTube. You go subscribe to that, and you know on the gram it's Shin TV _ lit podcast. You dig? All that.
Yeah. So that was Shizzy Lit TV podcast.
My man got bad.
Yeah.
Yo got badness. He ain't just
Like the views of Shizzy Lit podcast over there. But yeah, that was our boy. Definitely call in by way of West V. So he definitely did that for Chakelet 360 and early, I might add. So back to our musical one. She's here. She has a couple of songs that she sent to us, and I'm gonna just pick one. So out of the three that you sent, which one would you like for us to play if we can introduce?
Honestly, I would choose Vibe because that's one of my favorite songs. That's actually my favorite song on my mixtape.
Okay.
Yeah. That's something you vibe to with someone you like to chill with.
Oh yeah, I like the vibe.
You know?
Is this like one of the songs you had a video to?
No, the song I had a video to was the song Questions. If you rather play that, then
I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, you can introduce the song that you feel most connected to. So I mean, if vibing is it.
I would do Questions. Yeah, I feel more connected to Questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if we have time before our next artist come in, we can play the second song for you.
All right.
And then we just want to ask you on the air because I like to put the pressure on you, but this is positive pressure, and we want to know if at the end of the show, can you get in the hop in our booth and drop some bars for us? All right. So before we do that, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to speak with the DJ during the commercial break, so you can pick your beat. So you can feel comfortable and you can see if he has what you need. So, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times people get hung up on the beat or they feel like the beat don't match. So we want to give you that opportunity to choose your beat.
Alright.
Okay. So, you said you wanted to play Questions.
Yeah.
So this is coming off of what's the name of the mixtape?
Trust Issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What made you name the song Questions?
Basically the song is basically asking questions like about loyalty. You know, 2018, I really don't see a lot of people being loyal. It's a lot of people falling off. It's so much things that people do you never would think they would do it. Like your loved ones, your kinfolk, you never know.
That's
so
real stuff.
This is basically a song we asking them, can I trust you? You know, if I make it, are you gonna eat with me? You get what I'm saying? Are you gonna be loyal? You gonna be in my corner? You're not gonna switch up because of the bread.
Okay.
You out here dropping jewels on
She only 20.
It's right.
Why everybody come is between the ages of 20 and 23? Y'all notice that?
Yeah, they really are.
And they got the bars though.
They got the bars.
Y'all notice that too?
Got something to say, man.
They did.
She probably was one of the ones with Freddie Gray little situation was going. She had rock in her hand, I think. I wasn't out there. I saw them though, but I was
watching it on the
news.
Alright, so we gonna bring you into the new song. We got the exclusive drop for Questions with TZ the One on Chakelet 360 The Basement. This is a Chakelet 360 The Basement exclusive. Oh, that was TZ the One. Questions. So we just want to take this opportunity to get the panel to comment on the song because everybody had some feedback. So I guess this is an opportunity for all of us to kind of like share in the feedback to the track because that was a premiere. Here at Chakelet 360, we like to find underground artists that are still kind of finding their way, you know, considered underground, you know, the underdogs at the time, still finding their way coming up out of the mud, as a lot of them would say. And so basically we try to polish up those jewels and the diamonds in the rough. So with that being said, we like to premiere new artists, new songs, and give you all an opportunity on our platform to be heard and to tell your story. So with that song, everybody, you know, pretty much had a consensus of saying that they enjoyed it because it was really consistent. It told a story. basically like the rhythm, the tone of your voice, like that's always something that's important to me.
Right.
So I'll let everybody at the panel just, chime in and say what they thought about the
I don't
song.
know how Broski feel, but we definitely gonna have you on one of these showcases.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about 6-7 months from now. You on that motherfucker coming up, yes. So
that's the type. That's the type right there. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's cool. It's cool for the trap rap and all that, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I want artists that got something to say. You know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to give them a platform where they can come and be heard. You know what I'm saying. All underground, upcoming artists. You know what I'm saying. So if you underground, you upcoming, you trying to get your voice out there, definitely let us know and we can set something up. But yeah, we definitely trying to get on the jump.
Yeah, so that was definitely dope.
I wasn't even gonna come out tonight. So
Let's just go ahead and use this opportunity, Lex, since we want to transition into our other guests, because we already have a very full table, because we got more artists to introduce. It's about to get even doper, so we already got surprised with some dopeness, and then we get ready to be, double dosed up. You feel me? Alright, so with that being said, we'll be right back after the break. You said you wanted to play, what was the other song called?
I just
Introduce.
any of them, because I just want to hear something else.
Vibing. It's one of my songs. Basically, it's about somebody you chill with, who's loyal to you. Somebody that you genuinely have feelings for. You vibing with him, you chilling with him. It's a song.
Alright, so this played pretty well off the song we just played then, right?
Not like that song. It's sort of like a different
It
feeling.
complements it though. Yeah. So let's get into that next one. This is another Chakelet 360 exclusive. Is vibing with TZ the One. Chakelet 360 the Basement. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Nefertiti, aka Neffy Raps. You are now tuned in with Chakelet 360 in the basement, baby. Let's go.
Definitely was vibing on that, and that was TZ the One, our new artist of the day, or the week rather. So if you're just joining us, we are in our 2 o'clock hour. We pretty much covered most of our segments. We spoke about the, of course, celebration of, I guess you could say, the life of Biggie Smalls. He passed away 21 years ago yesterday, March 9th, in 1997. Yeah. So today being now being 2018, that was clearly 21 years ago. So one of our GOATs of the golden era of hip hop has been passed for over 20 years now. And that's crazy. Like, we still are no closer to solving his death. I don't think we ever gonna get the straight answers unless, somebody on their deathbed and they just get tired of lying. Because I think somebody know.
Somebody know for sure.
Yeah, somebody definitely know. Somebody who alive still alive, somebody know.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we had a topic today, and pretty much all of the panelists had an opportunity to answer that question. We have a new musical artist where she shared 2 of her songs, and they were pretty dope, from her very first mixtape that she's promoting now on Spinrilla, and
It's called Trust Issues.
Trust Issues. So the 2 songs were Questions and Vibing.
I got them too.
Yeah, I think everybody can relate to not only the title, but that situation as well.
Even the song.
Right, trust issues, loyalty,
Right.
all that.
Those keywords kept coming up. So, yeah, all of those are elements that are very important in relationship building. So, with that, we want to stay on course with the topic, and we also want to introduce our final panelist when we think of female MCs, or when I think of female MCs. One, especially in Baltimore, one of my personal favorites is the queen herself. I even like her name. She came with the whole name and everything match. So I give that to this lady right here. Who we got on the mic?
What's going on, Chop? It's your girl Nefertiti.
Yeah.
Raps. How y'all feeling?
Yeah.
We good. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. So that's one of my favorite. I like to say femcs because that's just like a real smooth way to kind of blend the 2 words together. And she got her partner. I wouldn't call them new, but they are newly partnered up in lyrical crime, if you will. with a new project that they got together and they're here promoting, and the other half of that project is who we got on the mic right there.
Man, what's going on, Chakelet? It's your boy Ron Dreams.
Yeah.
In the building.
Yeah.
Appreciate you having us.
No doubt. So I had to think about it because I was like, I like to drop the hotness. I like to do things when it is completely, complimentary to other things that are happening. So what better day than to get these two up here, and they are going to leave here shortly after and film a video. So, like I said, that's exclusive, that's newness. Got 3 tracks from this Motive situation. We're going to get into those. So, tell us about the video. Is that off the album that you all are working on right now?
Well, I put a project out in the top of the year, like the end of January. I put a project out, and me and Neff got more than one record. We got like a good 4 or 5 records. So I didn't even know she was gonna drop this as a single and promote it and push it the way she did. And I wasn't really pushing and promoting the project I put out. So the video is for a song called Patient. It's just. It's what the song says it is. Me and her just spitting bars about kind of like what she was talking about with like trust issues, people having ulterior motives, and I just don't got time for the fuck shit. I'm trying to get to the bag.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so we gonna
That's pretty much what your music generally is about anyway.
Of course.
Always
why not?
Be on that.
What else we talking about?
That's right. That's right.
What else?
So all right, let's get the lady on the track to give us some insight on not only the video but the song, the collaboration motives, because we're gonna be pumping that today as well.
For the Patient record, that's Ron's record. That's what we're shooting today. He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, Neff, we need to do some records." This is when we first did like our first string of records. And once we, I think we recorded that joint in probably like an hour, if that. Like we got in the studio and was cranking it out. And it came out crazy. So Ron was like, "Yo, we gonna shoot a video for it." And here we are today. We gonna bang that joint out.
Yeah, let's be clear though. She started this whole thing for her. I was kind of out the loop. I was kind of, this thing get hard a little bit when you funding everything yourself. You making the music, promoting it, creating it. So she kind of got me back in the loop, and I'm just returning the favor. The record is fire. She fire. So we just, we just out here promoting Motives, and Patient is nice.
Yeah, we shot Motives down in Atlanta. Yeah. Everybody, make sure y'all check that out. That's on my YouTube page right now. Motives featuring Ron Dreams, produced by C-Biz. So we shot the video in Atlanta. It was crazy. I had niggas hostage. Can you cuss on the show?
The uncut raw, you'll see that when you get in the booth.
I had to ask.
You never question that again. Over here, never question that. You never had to question that before with me.
Yeah, but it was crazy. It's like a movie. So make sure y'all go check that out. But that came from a real place. Like that was inspired from me letting niggas in my space, and I didn't realize they was there trying to gain something from me.
Right.
You know what I mean? They had motives
all the
and
time.
That's what the whole shit is about.
That's
like you gotta be careful. Especially you move in different spaces. You never know.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's some real shit, and that's what that's about.
Yes.
Word. So, I can say that today's promo was using the track Motives, and it was like the dope lyricism, like the way you ride the beat. That's always what I say to you, and I like the complimentary kind of like I guess it's reminiscent to like what I would say like a Ghostface and Raekwon kind of thing, like you know what I mean, like kind of like complimentary, like you on mine, I'm on yours, you know what I'm saying? So I like that duo. You can stand alone as a solo artist, but you can come together with somebody that you kind of, vibe with. You know what I'm saying? Good enough on a track where you can make songs that kind of nod to the old school type of flavor. And that's, of course, I'm gonna pick up on that because that's pretty much the backdrop of this show.
I'm glad you said that though, Chak, because you a different type of we all consumers at the end of the day. We consume music in different ways, but I'm glad you said that because she had somebody, with some slick comments about, my young niggas not really fucking with that Motives joint, and my young niggas don't know about businesses and all that. So I'm glad you say that because I feel like we need a balance. Like, You can't tell me you about to murder everything every day.
No.
Gangsters cry too. Gangsters smile too.
They gang banging on bacon, my neck.
You a tough guy.
Everybody ain't out here just killing and fighting all the time.
And the ones that
Fucking sometimes though.
Yeah.
But
the ones
but no,
that
for
is,
real, like, and for me, it's about being authentic. Like, as an artist, I want people to like me for who I am. Like, I'm not gonna be on no fake shit. You know what I mean? I smack a bitch, don't get me wrong.
I know you will, because she had my back one day if something would have had popped off, and I seen it in her face. A camera woman did too. I ain't gonna lie, she was good too.
But she not even smiling.
She like, same look she had on her face that day. And I mean it.
But no,
she know.
But outside of that, like, I'm just true to myself. I don't want to, put on a facade and try to do something I'm not. Like,
exactly.
I'm not out here in the streets. So yeah. But that's important for me in my music, just to always be authentic.
It's not easy trying to have a balance. So it's like, you still try to find yourself as an artist, but
exactly, and you evolve, because I've always been a versatile artist. Like, I'm lyrical, but I'm versatile. I do a pop record. I mean, I'll let you hear some pop joints I had. Like, I got one with Fizzles that's a pop joint. I got on some trap records. I got some R&B joints. Like, I'm really a versatile artist, and that's how I want to be received. You know what I mean? Like global shit.
Right. Yeah. That's what makes it though. That's what we need. That's what we need.
All right. Well, I would like to just, give this opportunity to my DJ Lex. Just get into a small mix for us, because we can rock out till about like 2:45.
We're not gonna play the music.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back with her song. So let's rock out to like 2:45. Then we gonna introduce her music, and then we gonna roll them into the booth, cause y'all know that's why y'all here, right?
To get in the booth.
Yeah.
No, we want to talk to them
No, y'all know we getting the drop right now, but we gonna, so we gonna see how we fare in this booth this week. I don't know. I just want to kind of like save like one little segment where not only do we, get into the music, but we kind of like chop up the booth situation, see how y'all like it or whatever. So that's our last closing out thing that we do. I always do that on Chakelet 360, but I definitely have a booth for y'all to bless. Yes. So let's just get back into a couple of more, songs. Like I said, if you are just joining us in the 2 o'clock hour, the whole time we were on the air, since 12-ish, we were coming in with a lot of the songs and hits that one of the goats of the golden era hip-hop, the Notorious B.I.G. R.I.P. His 21st death anniversary, I guess you could say. Even though that's like a sad note, it reminds us that one of the goats of this famed era had left us, but we just wanted to keep his spirit alive because he definitely was a dope lyricist. We bar heavy over here, you know what I'm saying? We want to always make sure that we honor the greats. That's the backdrop of the show. So with that being said, let's get into some more hip-hop classics. It's Chakelet 360, The Basement. We come back, we gonna get into Neffy and Ron Dream's music, but we just want to take a quick break, transition, then we gonna bang y'all with the booth. Yeah! What's the number? Right. But no, I was making a lot of moves that night. That was a night where I supported another artist that I favor on this show, and that's been on a couple of times, which is D Dave.
Yeah.
I went to his event, and he had an album listening party, so we got his exclusives before that party came. So pretty much, like I said, this is the place where you come to drop that exclusiveness. We put it out there, we spin it, when we here every week. We put our artists in our rotation, and what we have been known for, or what we have come to be known for now, is that not only are we really in the basement, because it is what it say it is.
Real life in the basement.
True that. We also have the booth in the basement, paying tribute to Rap City. That's another classic, hip hop content platform that was hot in the late 90s, early 2000s with host Big Tigger. So shout out to him. If I ever get to meet him, definitely pay homage to him for, trying to carry on a legacy of an idea like that, because it's so essential in hip hop, especially, the culture aspect of it, not just the music side, but the culture side. hip hop was set out in the site. I'm joking. So I just wanted to, before we go into the booth, we wanted to bring in our other new artist and give her an opportunity to, tell us about her project again and the things she has coming up for this, upcoming month, closing it out with your social media and everything.
The project I have out now, I have 2 projects out right now. Trust Issues is on Spinrilla. That was my first mixtape. I dropped it at the end of January. It's continuously getting up and getting views, and I'm definitely getting feedback from that. I have other projects that I'm working on, trying to collaborate with other artists, just looking for someone who want to take it serious as me, I released a video last week, which I recorded 2 weeks back. That's my first video.
Said it didn't matter what beat we put on.
You didn't ask me what I had going on.
I'm just saying, because do you have a beat?
No, she's talking about what's going on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We can spit. I know you ready for us.
No, I was ready to get back to it.
She wants you in that booth.
She gonna lay her resume out on the booth. But this is what I was saying. Like, I ain't cut you off because I was saying, like, they say they don't care what beat they want. So I'm asking them that.
I thought you had a request.
No. He
did. I know.
Okay, I got him.
My request, I'll probably do that Quiet Storm instrumental.
Oh, classic.
Wow.
All right. They picking the classic joints. All right.
For me, I don't know. It don't matter.
All right. So who going first?
No.
Who going first?
So shut us down, nephew, with your events. No, that's what I'm saying. Shut us down, your social media and everything.
Yeah, y'all, make sure y'all follow me everywhere at Nephew Raps. That's NEFFY Raps. Like Ron said, we shooting a patient video today. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be dope. We're doing a DC show on the 16th. I got a show with Chris Gotti and Adventures on 420. We getting lit. In Philly, turning up.
I'm going with you. I'm being the back, behind y'all. The caravan of love.
EP coming out. I gave Ron an exclusive listen to the track. So got the EP coming out. Somebody contacted me this week about an acting gig, so I'm about to see what's good with that.
Oh wow!
And I'm in the works with Frank Johnson on a few things. So just grinding.
Shout out to Frank Johnson.
Man, she working, man. Working.
Shit ain't nothing new. You already know it's Teasy the one, man. New artist, just trying to get my shit out here. You hear me?
Yeah, you hear me.
Look. Be aware that come up, boy, you better stay awake. If you ain't holding me down, then you gotta get away. Niggas hating, but they still try to eat what's on the plate. Keep it real, don't keep it fake. If you ain't real, I can't relate. Putting on for my people, cause we really from the gutter. We gotta love the streets, cause nobody else will love you. With fans on the corner, sending niggas to their mother world's real G niggas and niggas soft in the butter, damn. Let him get it back, that nice slick flow, I invented that. I used to be broke, I'm admitting that. Your main bitch, I still be hitting that. She call me every day, she like the way I eat the kitty cat. I finished that. I'm on my bullshit, so part of my manners. Play with me and you get hit with the blam. I got the act, I put the shit in the phantom. After I'm on, I go hop in the phantom. She call me daddy like my name Danny Tanner. It's young T-E-E to the Z-Y. You living in the past, moving on and ain't no rewind. I roll the backwood, I had some me time, so I just be high. I'm with my niggas getting money, so we can be fly. And I was taught to never fear another human being, cause everybody acting hard, but really this ain't what it's saying. You niggas play, you get hit with the fucking beam. I'm with my team and we just living life up in this fucking dream.
Damn. Let the people know who you is.
Easy the one, man. Y'all thought I was done. I ain't done. I got a little bit more, man.
Okay.
Look. So let me tell you about me. Look, been on my own since I was 15. The cold-hearted young, and I was still chasing big dreams. I'm home with niggas from the block who told the big things. My team will never lose. We always come home with the big rings. See, I was dyking and my mother had enough of me. She passed it to the sister, told me bye, said good luck with me. And real niggas understand that's why they fuck with me. The streets is like a bitch. She took me in and said you stuck with me. Teasy the one you already know. Feel me? Try and make it out. Teasy the one, 20 years old. Out of DC, you hear me?
Alright, let's get it. What's up, chat? Look,
If a nigga try to book me for my watch, get a bullet in your top and a pine wouldn't buy. My shooter in the Uber, he gon' pull up to your spot. Get your waist capped when he pull up with the stock.
Dang.
I don't sneak this, but I should've cause I'm hot. And you can't, nigga, cause you couldn't and you're not. Jeans still sagging, my hood up when I bop. You ain't big soldier, you ain't good up on the block, I'm a breeze bomb. All the hoes can't deny him. PCP and Heron, the highest. I'm talking JetBlue with like 3 pilots. Word to the bird, I'm the flyest. I smoke so much, can't get any higher. I'm smoking on something that tastes like papayas. We ride big rims with skinny tires. I ball in our OD land bias. A team better than ever. We seeing this chatter. There ain't a nigga that's clever that's gonna do it better. She fell in love when I met her. I got a Moetta. No drinks, just think. I ain't had the Moetta. Niggas put on everything. They ain't put on no pressure. When I be in the studio, it take me no effort. Niggas think they tough cause they rapping aggressive. I'ma be the one to whoop your ass and give you a lecture. Like, nigga, stay in your place. For you end up a cold case. Hold on, let me give him. I'm gonna give him 4 bars off the top of the head and we out. I fucked your bitch one time, the bitch missed me. I spun her ass around, Chalk 360. Nah, I'm gonna leave it right there.
Leave it right there. Let the people know who you is.
At Ron Dreams, 410. I stumbled a little bit, but that's the essence of freestyling.
You stumble, but you ain't fall.
I stumble, but I ain't fall. Shout out to your baby mother.
Yeah.
Neffy. I need to hear this shit. Listen. Listen. Listen, I'm so focused, man. Got money on my mind, peso, pronto. Up next, my time, me time, blowing up my FaceTime. Keep them in rotation, take a number, get in line. I'm out of line, I'll be strapping on their necks. Grind something proper, boss chick, cut the check, run it back, cut the check. It's a celebration everywhere we go. We go out and drove, whole team making moves. I do, I'm married to the hustle. Put no one above, you feel like I'ma live forever. I'm vamping, getting money hours. Nigga, the world is ours. Figured the game out. And now I want the power queen shit looking like an hourglass. Turn the head when I pass, girl, get your mans. I'm a hot demand, I'm a business, I'm a brand. Certified A1 stamp, rap god blueprint, it's a match. 10-4, send the message to dispatch. I'm getting out of hand, chasing 100 bands.
This a business, it's a brand. Let the people know who you is, man.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Nefertiti, aka Neffy Raps.
Let them know. This a business, this a brand.
It is Chakelet 360, the basement. I am your host, Tanise Santel. DJ Lex, he killed the ones and twos today. Shout out to.
First of all, let me say shout out to the guests, man. That segment was crazy. What's your name again?
Teezy the one.
Oh my God, Teezy, you did great. I mean, all y'all did great, but that shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was like nobody let us down.
Exactly, like
even with the missteps, it was the company.
I mean, but
that's how you know they freestyling.
That's how you know they freestyling.
Real rap, no retake.
I just want to say shout out to everybody who came up here today as a guest. I really enjoyed y'all, man, and y'all always welcome back.
So be looking out for that footage to be dropping on YouTube soon. You can check Chakelet 360 out on all social media platforms, and that is across the board. That's Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook is Chakelet 360, and that's CHAKELET _360 across the board. Like I said, look out for the video of the week coming soon, and all previous videos. Shout out to all of our guests. All of these upcoming dope events. We got video shoots, we got mixtapes dropping, we got exclusive tracks, we got exclusive bars. That's what we do here. Shout out to Biggie, rest in peace, 21 years. We'll be back next week. Chakelet 360. Yeah! The basement.